Welcome to the Tenants Automated Platform. Here you have the option of generating a help letter to send to local attorneys in response to a threat of eviction, or you may choose to generate a lease amendment form to offer to your landlord in response to changing circumstances. But let's say I'm a tenant facing eviction. A landlord, in an attempt to force me out, has locked me out. No matter what state I live in, a landlord does not have the right to lock me out of my home in an attempt to evict me. He must or she must first obtain a court order. I press continue. On this page, you can enter information about your household. The type of landlord-tenant law that applies will often depend on what type of home you live in. Here's information I can enter about my landlord and the reason for possible eviction. I can send any documents that might be relevant to my situation to the attorneys. If I have a written lease, they should definitely receive that. Yes. There was, let's say, a 5-day pay or quit notice, and most recently a court summons. We'll say no more. Review our answers. Naming other people involved in my situation is not required, but can be helpful, especially if it's somebody else named on my lease. Reviewing the answers. Looks good. On the next page, we can list important dates, the court trial date a tenant has to go to. Page 6 is information about the legal jurisdiction you're in. It will often be the same city in which you live in. If you have a court summons, it should say there what jurisdiction you're in. And finish with today's date. Continue. Your answers will be in gray, but the questions will be in this dark, bold area. Some of these questions you will not have seen because they do not apply to your situation. Review your answers. Again, you can edit from this page as well if you wish. And after you edit, just hit continue again to get back to reviewing your questions. And the platform will automate your help letter. You can edit it immediately in a Word document if you like, or you can view your letter in a separate tab. But let's say I'm not facing eviction. I can still negotiate for my living situation. If I'm unable to continue meeting the original lease agreement, especially due to circumstances beyond my control, I can request a change in my lease. I want to be polite and clear about the changes I want, which is what this amendment form will help accomplish. Let's say it was a business this time, Stork Apartments. Again, I review my answers. Now they're filled in here and empty in other areas. And here's my document. Again, if I wanted to edit it in Word, and this can be helpful if you need to change any spacing, which will usually happen in these automated documents. You definitely want to review this changes to policies, if that's the option you picked. If it was renegotiating your rent, you want to review that. It will appear somewhere in that first page. And we have some legalese. It would be good for you to review this with an attorney before you send it off. Whether you're generating a lease amendment form or a help letter in response to a possible eviction, this Resources for Tenants is going to pop up. Here you're able to see current laws related to COVID-19 in your state, and you're also able to see a list of attorneys who will be able to help you, that you could send your help letter to or amendment form to for review. To access the platform, please click on the link in the comments below this video. Thanks for watching.